guys, my name is Vachaspati Bimali. By profession, I am an IELTS and teaching instructor, and I have been teaching these preparation classes for a number of years. Today, I am going to conduct IELTS speaking test. Today, especially, I am focusing on IELTS speaking part 2. What you need to do in IELTS speaking part 2, examiner will show you a cue card, and after a couple of minutes, examiner says, now you have 1 minute to prepare the soft topics if you wish. I am going to ask you only 5 questions. One student has to speak on 5 questions. It will be turn by turn. At first, one student will have to speak on one topic. After that, another students will get chance. When you start speaking, you have to keep 4 things in your mind. Number 1, as you start speaking, you have to give the correct answers of the questions. That is called what? Task response. On the basis of task response, as examiner will give you a score. And another important thing is coherence and cohesion. How you are connecting the words. You should use linking words in order to connect the sentences, such as furthermore, in addition to, likewise, similarly, on the flip side, whereas, on the contrary, in conclusions, as a result, consequently, as a consequence, hence. Okay. And another important thing is lexical resources. As you begin to speak, you have to use wide range of vocabulary in order to prove your examiner that your spoken English is not only good, it is beyond good. You have to use wide range of vocabulary. And another important thing is grammatical accuracy. You have to construct sentences grammatically correct. I mean, you have to use present tense correctly, recorded speech correctly, agreements of verb correctly, preposition correctly, and articles correctly. Number last is called pronunciation. You don't have to worry about accent. You can speak English the way Nepalese and Indian people speak. You don't have to worry about accent. You have to pronounce each word correctly. So I'm going to ask you questions. Today I'm simply focusing on IELTS speaking part 2. Okay. Now, this is students. What's your name?
My name is
Rosie
Tamang.
Rosie Tamang. Rosie Tamang, you can see a cue card here. Your question says, describe a person who has inspired you in your life. You should say who this person is, how you know him or her, what qualities he or she has, and explain why you find him or her inspiring. You need to speak for 2 minutes. Unless I stop you, go on speaking. Go on speaking. Okay, Rosie Tamang. And I will give you a score that you deserve.
Okay,
Rosie Tamang. Start speaking.
well, there are lots of people who used to motivate me in my day-to-day life, and one of the my not only he's motivate me, but he's inspired me in my life is one of the legend, or I will call him one of the respectable person, football legend Cristiano Ronaldo. He's my role models because he is very hardworking and determined in his field. The inspiring story of him always makes me motivate to hard work in my life as well. Not only not only I used to get motivated or inspired from him. Beside from that, there are thousands or millions of people who used to get inspired from him. I used to get learn chance learn. I used to get lots of things from him, like disciplines in life, the consistency in the working. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, okay. Though she speak well, she did not speak wide range of vocabulary. And another important thing, she did not use linking words properly, such as consequently, as a result, furthermore, on the flip side. Anyway, her fluency was good, but what she was lacking, lexical resources. Here, she deserves to get 6.5 scores. Next. Next, I'm going to give time to another student. Rosie, your turn will come again. Okay. Now, what's your name? What's your name? Sumit Taman. Sumit Taman, you have question number 2. Sumit Taman. Sumit Taman, describe a memorable journey you have taken. You should say where you went, how you traveled, what you saw and did during the journey, and explain why this journey was memorable. Just a minute. Sumit Taman, when you start speaking, if the question is past tense, you have to follow PPF method. At first, speak about past. After that, speak about present. After that, speak about future. Now you have 2 minutes to speak. Sumit Taman, here are the subtopics. Okay. Now you start speaking.
Well, it depends on the distance and the purposes of my travel. For short distance, I by go to the school or the market. I usually walk or take or local bus. It is convenient and affordable. However, if I am going somewhere far, like other city or district, I usually travel by bus or something by motorbike. Public transport is quite common in my country, and so it's not always the most comfortable. It's very economical. Yes, I do travel by public transport. Is not only cost effective but also environment friendly. I often get a chance to meet different kind of people and observe daily life during the ride. However, during peak hours it can get overcrowded and a bit stressful. Personally, I prefer traveling by motorbike. It's fast, flexible, and ideal for the.
It's okay. Uh, Sorry to say, Mr. Sumit Taman, you were not speaking, you were reading. In IELTS exam, examiner will never give you chance to read the answers you have written. You have to speak. You can see your notes just for a second only. You read as if you were reading the book, which is not good. Okay? Sumit Taman, you have to try next time. Now, next again Sumit Tamang, you will get chance. Babu. Now it's turn of Ravi. You have to speak after 2 minutes. You see this. I'm giving you 2 minutes time to read. Describe a book you have recently read and enjoyed. You should say what the book is, what it is about, why you decided to read it, and explain why you liked about the book. And the 2 questions I have sent you, you can read that also. Okay.
I have recently read a book. It is a Repidex book. It is about English language book. One of my friends suggested me to read a Repidex book to improve English language.
Okay. Speak more.
I read a book very well. One of the one of the part of book I like it is a grammar.
Speak. Anyway, Ravi, now you are progressing. Yeah, okay. You are bettering your English. Hope you will speak better next time. Read this book at least for. I'm giving you time, just 5 minutes to read. After that, you will have to speak about this. Read. Read once more. Now look at me. Look at me at least for 2 minutes. Whenever you get a question like this, describe a book you have recently read. Okay. Here, this is present perfect tense. Then you need to explain something about past, something about present, and something about future. At last, you have to say, why do you recommend your friends, your relatives, your acquainted people to read this book? Why do you recommend? Why? What are the reasons? Speak on that point at least for 20 seconds. And what the book is, about what the book is, speak on this topic at least for 30 seconds. Okay, why you decided to read it? What were the things that inspired you to read that book? Again, explain why, what you like about the book. Having read the books, what sort of interesting things, what sort of things that are very useful in your life that you have found. You have to speak on the topic. Whenever you have to speak about the book, about the writers, you can use certain adjectives. Okay, the book I have read, it's Munamadan. The name of the writer of that book is versatile writers whose name is Lakshmi Prasad Devkota, who is no more now. He is considered to be veteran and creative writers. He is a celebrated writers, creative writers, okay, dynamic writers, distinguished writers. You have to use certain adjectives to describe the talent and name and fame of the writers. And here you have to cover all the points. Okay, main focus should be on the questions. Describe a book you have recently read. Okay, main focus should be on the questions, and below there are 4 bullet points. Okay, include any 2 bullet points and speak continuously. Okay, now it's the time to Roji Tamang. Roji Tamang, you have to speak on this topic.
One of the most captivating books that I have recently read is Atomic Habit by James Clear. It is a self-help book that focuses on how small, consistent habit can lead to a markable sense over time. The book dives deep into the psychological of a habit formation. It explains how the environment, mindset, and identity shapes your daily routine, and how even a 1% improvement every day can lead to a great change in your life. Rather than promoting a dramatic life overhauls, the authors emphasize the powers of making tiny but meaningful changes. I decided to read these books. I was going through a phase where I was completely enrolling with the different kinds of technologies which are coming through, which is making me dull, and I can't more focused in my life. So I felt. I need a structured approach to improve my productivity and overall my lifestyle. One of my friends recommended these books, and after all, since wide rates over reviews in online, I thought it was worth. What I truly liked about the books is how practical and easy to apply the ideas are in our day-to-day life. The authors use a simple language comparing a real life examples and research-based strategies. How today's 21st generations people are not focusing on their day-to-day lives, but they are enrolling with social medias or lots different kinds of distractions. These books motivates us to get some consistency and disciplines in our lives by these simple and tiny things. So I would love to suggest to my bosoms and my close kith and kin to read these books, because this is such remarkable books written by James Clear, which obviously surely it will change your life.
Very good. Now, she has spoken for 2 minutes and few grammatical errors that she made, I'm going to explain. She said one of my friend, which is blunder. One of my friends recommended me to read this light transforming book. One of my friends, there must be plural. I mean, धेरै साथीहरू मध्ये एउटा. And another negative feedback I would like to give, as she started speaking, okay, she for a few seconds she went on looking the paper. You can look your paper just for a seconds only. She might have looked for more than 10 or 15 seconds, which is not good. 1 second, 2 seconds is okay. You cannot look. It creates negative impressions. And she was speaking well. She does have very good fluency in English. Again, okay. Again, she didn't use linking words and she was lacking wide range of vocabulary. Okay, like versatile writers, celebrated writers. To describe the name and fame of the writer, you should use some adjectives like versatile writers, celebrated writers, distinguished writers, prominent writers, veteran writers, noted writers. Okay. Anyway, here I love to give you 7. Okay. Okay. She deserves to get 7 score. Okay. Now, the same questions I'm going to ask. What's your name? Sandeep. Again, read for few minutes. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 minutes to read. Everybody can read. Please, to Sandeep's side. Sandeep, speak on this topic. Describe a book which has changed your life. Or describe a book you have recently read. Give more main focus on questions and include these 4 topics.
Well, one of the most fascinating fictional books I have read recently is To Kill a Mockingbird by Henry Lee. It is a classical novel set in American South during 1920s. All seen through the eyes of a young girl named Scarlet Prince. It deals with serious things like justice, racism, and morality. This book is about
Sandeep Babu, your trial is very, very appreciated. Hope you will speak better in next exam. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you another topic. Now, everybody has just 3 minutes only. Read this topic. Describe a memorable journey you have taken. You should say where you went, how you traveled, what you saw and did during the journey, and explain why this journey was memorable. Describe a memorable journey you have taken. You should say where you went, how you traveled, what you saw and did during the journey. Explain why this journey was memorable. Okay, here are the subtopics. Speak, please.
One of the most memorable journey I ever take.
Okay. Babu, next time you will speak. Can you speak on this topic? Okay. Subtopics I have mentioned here. Speak on this topic. Okay. Now you speak. Describe a memorable journey you have taken. You should say.
One of the most unforgettable journey I have ever taken was a trip to Pokhara, a stunning lakeside in Nepal, known for its scenery beauties and majestic views of Annapurna mountain range. I went there with a with my groups of friends during our high school breaks last year. We decided to travel by locals bus because which was affordable. The journey itself was a scenic. We passed through winding roads, lost green hills, and a quaint village along the way, which already makes the experience feel special. Once we reached Pokhara, there are lots of various activities we can perform over there. We went we went to boatings on a few lakes, and after that we went to Mohendra Caves, which was so beautiful. I will not call it beautiful, but it's a magical, because once we entered in that caves, we used to feel lots types of climates which change from one point to another, and we went to White Peace Pagoda as well, which is not famous in Nepal but among the Buddhists all over the world. After next days after reaching there, we wake up early in the morning to see a breathtaking sunrise from Saranpur. I will love to prefer each and every individuals to visit once Pokhara in their lives, because there is one saying that heavens is myth but Pokhara is real. So to feel the natures, to encounter, to be near to the natures and see different kinds of habitats, you must once visit Pokhara. And over there we used to we get to a Gurung communities village. Over there we wear their native costumes and tried their cuisines as well. So to perform various kind of adventures, to see the to experience various types of cultures, once each and individual should go to Pokhara.
Very good. She spoke well. At last, I would like to recommend to all my Gusum friends, kith and kin, and my acquainted people to pay visit Pokhara. In my opinion, the person who hasn't visited Pokhara is unsuccessful visitor. The moment you reach Pokhara, you feel as if you are in heaven or paradise. Because of inexpressible joy, you feel like dancing and singing. Okay, now? You, Babu, what's your name?
Isan Kumar.
Ishan. Ishan. And you? And you? Shuman. Shuman. Whose copy is this? Whose copy is this? Whose copy is this? This is your copy? For new students and for old students, I am giving you another questions. Just a minute. New students will have to speak on this topic, right? You see the questions. Describe an event in your life which changed you. You should say what the event was, when the event took place, what made the event special, and explain how it changed you. In IELTS exam, examiner will tell you, now you have 1 minute to prepare the notes if you wish. And after within 1 minute, you will have to prepare notes like this. When you begin to prepare the notes, you don't have to write long sentences. These short notes are verbs, adjectives and nouns only. So, okay, see? Now everybody has time to read this. Read at least for how many seconds? I'm providing you 3 minutes for it, 5 minutes for it, everybody. At first, new students will have to speak. Topic I would like to speak at first. Okay. Now listen how I am gonna speak. As I start speaking, notice the types of words I am going to use. Okay. And notice the types of sentence structure I am going to notice. I am going to use present tense, past tense, future tense, and I am going to use lexical resources, and I am going to use linking words also properly. So are you ready? Should I start? Okay. The topic is describe an event in your life which changed you. And what are the 4 bullet points? What the event was, when the event took place, what made the event special, and explain how it changed your life. Okay. Okay. I'm going to speak. Listen. Well, there were so many events that came in my life, but today I would like to talk about the special event which I can never forget till the last breath of my life. I no longer remember exactly, it might be nearly 15 years ago. At that time, I was doing MA in English Literature from one of the recognized universities named Tribhuvan University. What happened one day, when I was strolling on the ground, I saw a notice board. So what was written there? Essay writing competitions, and it was in English. Even though my English proficiency was not up to the mark, I decided to take part in that essay writing competitions. And when I took part in that essay writing competitions, at first I didn't have hope that I would stand the first positions. After a couple of days, when the vice chancellors of my university announced the results, I couldn't believe my eyes that I stood first positions. And at that time, I was really elated, and I couldn't control my happiness. I mean, in other words, I was thrilled with inexpressible joy. Because of that reason, I started giving phone call to my adorable and reverend parents, okay, who face lots of difficulties to provide me sound education, and I expressed my thankfulness towards them. After that, I started giving phone call to my acquainted friends and kith and kin and my well-wishers also. Before that, I was really an introvert boy. I couldn't socialize myself with the people who belong to different communities. After taking participations in that essay writing competitions, my life improved dramatically. I became more sociable. I started socializing myself with the people who belong to different communities. After that, I became an extrovert boy. After that, my social life improved. Not only that, after that, I started passing my several examinations with flying colors, and I became successful to gain my name and fame as a successful man. So, at last, I would like to say to my bosom friends that whenever you get chance to appear, to participate in such rewarding and life transforming competitions you should take part. Who knows, you may stand the first positions as I did few years ago. Thank you very much. Did I speak for 2 minutes? Okay, this is how you have to speak. Thank you very much. Event in your life will change you. You should say what the event was, when the event took place, and what made the event special, and explain how it changed you.
Well, there is lots of memories that change me. But a truly transformative experience for me was when I was in high school about 2 years ago. After finishing my schooling level, I was volunteering on 3 months in Kids Sangla Home at Bhubaneswar. Uh, we focus on sustainable volunteering, and I communicate with many kids. At first, I was very shy person. I didn't talk to many people, many kids, and many others. After after joining the that's after joining that after joining, I just like to do everything and very.
It's okay. Your trial is appreciable. Don't lose your hope. I am with you. Okay. I will support you in every possible way. Now we have three more students. Okay. So after three more new students, at last I will give you chance to speak on to all students also. Within 15 minutes we have to finish, and after that I will give you an essay. Okay. I will give you an essay and I will give you time. How much time? 20 minutes to read, 30 minutes to write. After that, you will have to write essay. We have to finish within 15 minutes. Now, next talk. Nani, sorry, your turn. Speak, speak on this topic.
One event that changed my life was during my high school days. I failed my very important exam, and I was so well in my school days. But after I failed my exam in high school, I was very disappointed and embarrassed. But over time, I realized that that was my wake-up call. Um, and after that, I I focused more on my studies, studied hard, and uh, give more time for my studies, and, and I improved my um,
It's okay.
and I improved my studies. After that, I did well in my exams, and uh, that event taught me that. That event taught me that um, without any effort we can't get success. Um,
Okay, Chori. Okay. Now you have to improve more, but your trial is very, very appreciable. Now, next students. Now, new students. Each new students, I am not pressurizing you to speak more because I haven't taught you well. Okay. So the old students, I have taught them well. After, as first new students will get chance. Again, old students will get chance. After that, there is essay writing competitions. Sorry, you. Not you. Same questions. Start speaking.
One special event that changed my life was when I rescued my dog. The event took place a year ago at my neighborhood. I found him trapped in the cold, looking helpless. There was something genuine in his eyes that made me feel like uh, he should also have a home. So I brought him at my house, made, made him food, fed him, and make sure that he was not feeling cold. This event is special to me because it taught me that
Very good. Nanu, your trial is at least new. Speak on this topic. After that, all the students will get, eh?
I would like talk about prize I won when I was 7 years ago.
It's okay, Nani. Next time we'll try, okay? Babu,
Sorry, sir. I can speak.
uh, you can't speak. Next time, I hope you will speak well. Okay, sir. Nani, our old students, speak on the same topic. I'm giving you 2 minutes to every old students.
One of the best life-changing event in my life is taking parts in the one of seminars. It's called the Hora AQPC. Since childhood, I am quite good in both academic and in other physical activities also. I used to get lots of prize also, but that didn't make me happy from my inside. So one of my my best friend suggests me to you should go over there. You should learn new things. You will get start to appreciate to yourself. So I went over there, and there were a lot of influencers, and there are famous actresses also who are over there, and I'm get provoked by one saying that when you started to love yourself, you can spread love to over your through others as well. So in this 21st crucial and selfish world, first you must love yourself so that you should love others. So at that event, I at that event, I fully with my strength and flaws, I accept myself who I am, and that's changed me lots. I used to get happy with the small things also that changed me positively as well. Not only winning a prize, but making myself so happy from inners make me blossom. So that was my one of my unforgettable event that I've taken.
Okay, very good. She has very good fluency. Okay, she needs to use more lexical resources and some idiomatic expressions, like once in a blue moon. Okay, scoring 8.5 in writing is not everybody's cup of tea. Idioms and phrases helps you to get better score. Now, who's taught? Libabu Sandeep. All students, everyone is students, one by one. Yeah, start.
Well, there are numerous events that took place in my life which has changed me a lot. But I would like to talk about one of the events which dramatically changed my life was when I moved to a new city for my studies. This happened. I had to move to a new city after I finished my high school. I have to live on my own because this was the first time I have to live alone in a new city. This event has changed me. As an introvert, I was not. As an introvert, I was not.
It's okay, Babu. Next time you will speak. Babu, you. Do you want to speak now or next time? Next time. Babu, you now or next time? Okay. Now, I would like to give you an essay. Okay. Okay. All of you open a copy.